I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio at the Morning Pulse here on this Thursday, August 21st. We're moving all so much closer to the weekend, and along with it, cooler temperatures. More on that coming up in just a few moments here on the Morning Pulse. As for right now, we begin today with the NEBRASKAland Days organization getting ready to announce the full lineup for the 2026 Fiera Wireless Summer Jam Concert Series. The announcement will be made this morning at 11 Central. The live announcement will be live streamed on our free News 2 app. You can download in the Google Play or the iTunes App Store if you have not already. We'll also live stream this event on our website, knopnews2.com. The 2026 NEBRASKAland Days Festival begins on June 17th, 2026. And again, we'll find out this morning the full concert lineup for that Fiera Wireless Summer Jam Concert Series. Stick with News 2 for further details and developments both on air and online. Nebraska's unemployment rate ticked down slightly in July, but the picture looked different across the state as some counties saw relief as others faced increases. Hall County had previously had the highest unemployment rate in the state and saw a slight decrease. In June, the county saw a rate of 4.8%. They're now down to 4.3%. Now the county with the highest unemployment rate in the state is Gage County, with 5.7% of their population unemployed. In Lincoln County, there was a drop from 3.2% in June to 2.9% in July. Still, Nebraska ranks 6th in the nation for lowest unemployment rate. Promising news to find out. On the heels of the announcement this week that made not only state headlines but national headlines that the work ethic camp in McCook would be repurposed to an ICE detention facility, Nebraska leaders are now wondering what will happen to the state's prison population, specifically the 180-odd inmates in McCook. Nebraska Correction System is already operating over capacity, and with the August 9th storm that damaged living facilities at the state pen, along with the inmates at McCook, who are going to be displaced, almost 600 inmates now need a place to go. NDCS Director Rob Jeffries says that he anticipates repairs at the state pen to be done shortly, and inmates from the pen in McCook will move soon after. But State Senator Terrell McKinney of eastern Nebraska says repurposing the work ethic camp is not only going to worsen overcrowding, it's going to hurt the state facility as well.
What we've been able to do is, identify what multi-purpose rooms are available and how many people can be safely placed into those rooms, barring that we provide adequate facilities for those people.
Our state is also going through a budget deficit. It makes no sense, and it just feels like the state is just trying to follow behind the coattails of President Trump, and it just doesn't make any sense.
In other statewide news today, as Husker football season approaches, alcohol sales will also be introduced at Memorial Stadium, run by the company now in charge of Husker Concessions. Officials say that they got about 120,000 beers ready to go for the first home game on the 6th of September. But with the introduction of alcohol also comes new rules. Valid IDs will be required for every purchase of alcohol, regardless of age. There's also going to be a limit of 2 alcoholic beverages per person per transaction. Officials say that staff are trained to refuse service when someone has had too much to drink. Alcohol sales will also be cut off after the third quarter of the game, and fans will not be able to re-enter the stadium after leaving. The company in charge of the concessions, including the alcohol sales, says while these changes can be nerve-wracking, they're working with security and law enforcement with the utmost goal of safety.
Our number one goal is safe, right? Safe and responsible. And we're going to do that. We added a layer of training to our staff that is sports specific within our alcohol service policy. The last thing we want is to have an incident in any game, and we're going to work to serve responsibly.
Another new addition with alcohol are walk-through brews, a new piece of technology that scans your drinks after pulling them out of the cooler and allows you to check out within seconds. Bit of a self-checkout setup here, similar to what you see at convenience stores, grocery stores, and seen a little bit at airport kiosks as well. Husker Athletics say there will be 59 points of sale for alcohol with inside Memorial Stadium this coming fall. Lastly, today the FDA is warning consumers not to eat certain shrimp sold at Walmart because of the possibility of radioactive contamination. There are three lots of great value brand raw frozen shrimp sold in 13 states that have a best by date of March 15th, 2027. This all started when the U.S. Customs and Border Protection alerted the FDA that cesium was detected in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports. This repeated low dose exposure to CS-137 can elevate a cancer risk as well. Contact your doctor if you think you've been exposed to the shrimp that again was sold at Walmart and has a best buy date of March 15th, 2027. Rounding out the morning pulse with a check of the 7-day forecast. Another warm one in store for us today with temperatures in the mid-90s before we have much cooler temperatures for us beginning tomorrow, extending into the weekend, and then even cooler temperatures when we get into early next work week.